So we know we could keep staring at this sunrise all night long, but unfortunately, the sun will eventually get to a point where it sets, and so we must continue on. So, we're going to proceed to... Before we start taking on these side quests, we're going to start by taking on Gosetsu's next main story quest first, because this one's going to be very important for us to take care of. So, let's speak with Gosetsu for his level 63 challenge entitled, A Silence in 3 Parts. Though he is less than the picture of perfect health, Gosetsu is ready to resume his journey to Yanxia. You did well, Corinne. Were it not for the tremendous strength and bravery of you and yours, many innocent souls would have suffered terrible fates. Though I knew the Confederacy would be loath to meet the Imperials in battle, I also knew that if any could win them over, it would be you. Truly, yours is a heroic spirit that inspires men to rise above their circumstances, to strive for something greater. It will be an honor to travel with you again. Thank you there, Gosetsu, and welcome back. Now then, let us not squander the Confederacy's gift. Yanxia and my countrymen await. There's a tunnel to the southwest. We need but follow it to reach our destination. With me. Alright, so let's go ahead and follow them. Oh, okay there, Scott, I got it. I gotcha, don't worry. So yeah, right over here is our next destination. No preference, please. But yeah, now we're going into the territory of Yanxia, that we've heard quite a bit about, but have not yet actually seen until now. Meanwhile, back on the shores of Othard, yeah, as we're leaving somewhere else along the coastline, the Red Kojin are with a whole cache of treasure. But why, though?
We cannot rest here for long. This place is not safe.
Yeah, the few that are still left.
Mayhap no worries, if thieves can breach our vaults. Nevertheless, it is our duty to protect these treasures, and we shall not fail for want of effort.
So,
Unless...
this is why you abandoned your posts. And without a word of explanation at that. Rather thoughtless of you, was it not?
Busted.
Lady Yotsuyu, pray forgive us our absence, but our home was under attack, our vaults plundered by outsiders.
Did you even pause to consider the possibility that it might be a diversion? What is the point of contracting your services if you are not here when they are required? It is my solemn charge to bring these vermin to heel. To torment them, body and soul, until all they hold dear is as bitter ashes in their mouths. And then you go and ruin everything!
Yeah, we are not amused.
Well, there's naught to be gained in belaboring the point. All that remains is to administer your punishment.
And given what we know of Yotsuyu, guess what's gonna happen? Grenade, if he would do the honors.
Wait, my lady!
That will be a spiked mallet, a giant spiked mallet, crushing turtle brains. And she's like, ah, whatever.
No, it's no good. There's just no joy in it. No release. There needs to be some investment. They were negligent imbeciles deserving of punishment, but it was hardly personal. 10,000 such Korjin could not satisfy me half so well as a single Doman.
Wow. But that shows you who she is. And of course, the Kojin treasures also broken and shattered. However,
and what do we have here? One of the vaunted treasures of the Red? The craftsmanship is certainly impressive. Mayhap we can use it to make amends.
and yeah, she's found herself a new weapon.
How long before Lord Xenos reinstates me, do you reckon? I've got unfinished business back in Eorzea.
Are you really that desperate?
Is serving me really so unbearable? At least pretend to enjoy, you witless lump! If you are so desperate to earn a way back to Eorzea, then be quiet and do as you're told. And bring that sword while you're at it.
Can you tell he doesn't like doing this? And meanwhile, Snow and Mira, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us this evening. Yeah, you better be kidding. Like, do you really want a femme fatale like her killing you? So we're finally out of the Ruby Sea area, and we're finally making our way inland. Temporarily, of course. And so now...
I remember the silence. How the talking stopped when we first set foot on the plains of Yanxia.
Certainly very quintessentially Asian, isn't it? That, however, isn't.
Before us stood yet another wall, and through a great Magitech field we glimpsed Doman Castle. I'll never forget the sight, or the anger I felt that day.
And so, that is what we have to get through if we're gonna have any chance to help the people of Doman out.
Life, liberty, hope. So much lost, so much taken. As we walked through that war-torn land, no one said a word.
And so now that we have arrived in Yanxia, we'll go ahead and speak with Gosetsu to continue this challenge. Yes, this is far enough. Ere we proceed further, I should speak of Yanxia and what became of her, of what lies beyond that great wall at the heart of Doman. And we should be glad to hear it, but is it wise for us to have this conversation here, on the road, out in the open? Once, your caution will be warranted, but no longer. Xenos did not linger after he crushed the rebellion. He appointed Yotsuyu to act in his stead and quit these lands for fresh sport. The acting viceroy was no less merciless than her master. Without warning, her men were marched into villages and searched for radical elements, killing any, torturing any who dared resist. And then, as quickly as they had come, they left. Satisfied that the memory of the purges would keep the people in line, she relaxed her grip on Yanxia. What need for the leash when the dog is broken? The village of Namai lies to the west. Though I doubt the Imperials are present, let us proceed with caution. And so, we want to go out that way. Some of the things you'll see around here include tigers. Sadly, no lions or bears. So you can't do the Wizard of Oz thing. Yeah, as far as wild animals are concerned, at least so far, the only thing you're going to encounter is our tigers. Oh wait, I stand corrected. Is that a Fate enemy? No, that's a rank A hunt. Ooh. Well, Skylar, looks like you're gonna have to invest in side quests again. Good thing a whole bunch of them opened up in Isari. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Hey, go Setsu. There she is, the humble village of Namai. How delicious her rice, how sweet her persimmons. Too long has it been since I saw her with mine own eyes, and for mercy the Imperials appear to be absent. And thus we complete the challenge, get 191,000 experience points and 905 gil. And yeah, as Skylar mentioned, the next main story quest comes at level 64. I mean, we're already there, and we can start doing this stuff now if we wanted to, but that's why we're going back to Isari to do more side quests. So, before we leave, we're going to make it a point to go ahead and take on the side quests. And so we'll cover all the side quests in Isari to fill out the remainder of the time here for this evening's stream. And if all works out, we could end up getting ourselves an opportunity to come back here and do a level 64 main story quests. But for now, we must focus our attention back in Isari, because now that the locals are free to do as they please, we are now going to see how we can give them a hand, as befits the Warrior of Light. Angada, I don't think you're gonna want to have me accompany you. You really don't want that to happen, believe me. I mean, what did I ever do to you? Yeah, we have to make our way back past the tigers. Yeah, hopefully someone can help Scout out while I'm still streaming. I probably could, but since we're so focused on Stormblood right now, it's kind of hard to focus my attention elsewhere. So, yeah, I need to focus right now on this. And maybe once Scala is done this evening, I can help her out with leveling roulette. I can even help tank it for her if she needs it. So, now let's make our way to assisting the various people in and around Isari. And since this anxious boy here is so conveniently close by, why don't we speak to him first? Let's go ahead and take on his level 63 challenge entitled Sink or Swim. A young Isari boy seeks a mentor. Miss, do you know how to swim? Because if you do, I need your help. I used to love the feeling of gliding through the waters more than anything. That is, until one day I pushed my luck and went too far from shore. I nearly drowned, and since then I've been too scared to even dip my toes into the sea. There's nothing more shameful than being the son of a fisherman and terrified of water. That is why I must train in secret. No one, absolutely no one can find out about this, especially Father. Do you see that small boat over there? I want to attempt to swim to it, but I'm afraid I cannot do it alone. Please, might you lead the way and beckon me into the waters? So yeah, we're gonna have to beckon this young man. But since we're swimming, why don't we go ahead and change it to something appropriate? And since use of emotes will be required once again, let's go and hotbar the beckon emotes. Unfortunately, he's too far away. Yeah, you have to be really close to this guy. You really have to be close to this kid. I'm going to slowly start moving forward and into the water. Should I become too petrified to move, I need for you to cheer me on that I may overcome my fear. And so yeah, he's gonna give it a go. And as you can see, he's already gotten quite a bit of distance out. Yeah, you're actually gotten pretty far out there. I mean, given the fact that you already got to this point, that definitely deserves a cheer. Thank you. My heart no longer feels as though it's pounding out of my chest. I think I can push myself just a bit further. I may need your prayers, however, to guide me along and keep me safe. And so now, once we get closer to him, we have to pray to him. Or pray for him, in this case. Yeah, we're not praying to him. He's not a deity. What am I saying? But yeah, don't worry there, Mira. Once this is all over, we're gonna see if we can't help you out. As far as getting ponies is concerned. Alright, so now we have to pray for him. Thank you. I was gripped by an irrational fear, but your prayers have melted it away. I think I can do this. I'm going to try swimming the rest of the way to the boat. I hope you'll be there waiting to congratulate me when I do. So let's finish off the journey to the boats. Yeah, freestyle for it, Corinne. And so that he can look up to his mentor while staying here on the boat and congratulate the kid. I made it! I can scarce believe it! Oh, thank you so much, miss. Your encouragement is what kept me afloat and allowed me to come this far. Say there, boy. You're quite the swimmer. You seem to be right at home in the sea. You really think so? I've long dreamed of becoming a great fisherman like my father, and your words have filled me with heart and hope. Well, if you're serious about pursuing that dream, I suggest you take care of yourself. After all, a fisherman in poor health at sea is like a floundering fish on land. Take me, for example. My back pains flared up early and caused me to drop my tackle box into the water. If I could dive beneath the waves and I can make it to the ocean floor, I would gladly retrieve this man's possessions for him. Sadly, it is far beyond my ability. If you think you can do it, however, perhaps you can show him with the word, let's leave it to me. And so now we come over to Ajiro here. And we'll have to refer to ourselves. Oh, so you think yourself an adept enough diver to brave the depths of the sea? Miss, do you know how to dive? You think you can make it to the seabed and fetch this man's things? I believe I can do that. If you're truly capable and willing, I shall not refuse the favor. Just be careful. The waters can be a dark and treacherous place. Unless you're the Warrior of Light. So we have to go all the way down here to find the tackle box. There it is, coming into view. So we descend down, down, to obtain the elusive tackle box. Let's pick it up and take it back on up. Wonder if I can sprint swim my way back up. Nope, it's the same speed. It's the same speed to either swim back up or swim on down. Actually, that wasn't a panty shot there, Skyla. Yeah, contrary to popular belief, she's actually wearing one of these. Like, I could have used the top half of that, but I think it's more appropriate for Corinne to wear this. I mean, I know how much everyone appreciates how beautiful she is, but I wish that she show off her beauty, but not need to necessarily bear it all to do that. Alright, so back over to the boat. And we'll give Ajiro his tackle box back. Hello. Were you able to find my tackle box? I did, yes. I must say I'm impressed. You have saved me a great deal of hassle. My boy, with a fine mentor like this lady here, you are sure to become a master of the seas someday. Yeah, he's still over there, hanging on to the side of the boat. Now the two of you must be starting to feel the bitter bite of the waters right about now. You best return to shore quickly before you succumb to the cold. Miss, I'm going to attempt to swim back on my own. I'll see you back at the coast near the large boulder where we first met. So let's follow him back in. Yeah, swimming on a sunny afternoon. I mean, during the summer, what more could you ask for? Well, when it's a bikini bottom, I don't view it that way there, Skyla. So yeah, in my eyes, it's not panties. Let's go ahead and get back to shore and speak with this boy who must be feeling a lot better now about himself, knowing that he was able to swim all the way out there and back again. He certainly got a long way out. Let's complete this challenge then. Oh, there you are! On the way back, I tried imitating the way you swam, and found that I was able to effortlessly glide through the waters. It was a liberating experience. I did not think there was anyone in the world that could swim better than my father, but you are by far, far superior. Thank you, miss. Because of you, I have overcome my fears and am one step closer to realizing my dream of becoming the village's best fisherman. And we wish you the best of luck, along with the 95,000 points that come as reward. And in the meantime, Snookion, welcome to Let's Play at Norvor Autism. Nice to welcome you to the channel. Glad to have you with us this evening. Oh, so it looks like you're, some of the people who are watching this evening. But yeah, I guess you're not necessarily someone I'm familiar with, but it's nice to welcome someone who's familiar with some of the people who are watching this evening. So I'm guessing your name there, Snookion, is inspired by the girl from Jersey Shore. It's just the first thing that comes to my mind when I think of the word Snooki. Alright, so we'll take our next quest from Zansetsu, who will have the level 63 challenge entitled Plunder on High. Zansetsu's mouth is set in a hard line. Regardless of what it takes, I must find a way to lay my hands on... Ah, you! Yes, you, my friend! There's no mistaking that daring glint in your eye. You must be an adventurer. Might you agree to lend this fellow a hand? You see, the wildfowl that settle in this area at around this time like to collect shiny objects for their nests. While most would consider what they gather to be rubbish, there are some who see it as incredibly valuable. Treasure even. As can be expected of birds, wildfowl tend to build their nests upon plateaus or other extremely high and hard-to-reach places. Added to that, should there happen to be eggs in the nest you are looking through, you risk raising the ire of the mother bird. For a woman of your caliber, however, neither of those things should pose any challenge. Please, search the nests and bring me back some of their treasure. About 3 sparkly trinkets should do nicely. Okay, got it there, Snookion. Yeah, when I see something that reminds me of a reference, I can't help but think to myself, is that's where they got said reference for use in their handle. So where we want to go is over this way. And there's one spot in particular that I want to get access to. But doing so will mean having to wind our way through some really furious feral opponents. Hopefully we won't need to deal with them too much. Nope, that one ran off. Good. But yeah, my first one is going to be over that way. Then there's another one all the way on Shoal Rock. And then there's another one all the way down here near the Isle of Zeki. So, yeah, this quest is going to have us covering a lot of distance. Now, I can't go this way, but I can go and hit the water again. Because I'll have to, because the only way I can get to that area is by swimming. See if we can't find what we're looking for. Yeah, the first one's right up there. We want to try and make it up there somehow. Okay, got it. Yeah, well, I gotta try and avoid the Gyuki if we can. We want to get up there somehow. Hopefully while not fighting any Gyuki. As I am not dressed for combat. I said I'm not dressed for combat! Did you not hear what I was saying? Well, if nothing else, we got the full map now revealed. Yeah, normally you would have to go flying to do that. I was able to get to that area before. I'm trying to remind myself of how I did it. In fact, I think the only way I can is by use of the Aether Currents. As far as those are concerned right now, I still need to get 4 of them. Alright, so since we're gonna be taking a while, since it's clearly obvious I can't get that or these right now, because it seems like I'm not gonna be able to fly to them currently, we're gonna go ahead and jump back in the water and go back to Isari, and we'll just go ahead and take the next available quest. And then once I stop the capture card, I'm gonna go ahead and deal with finding the remaining Aether Currents. Yeah, it's something... It's okay. I mean, you can't expect to get all of them right away. And since we're fortunate enough to get all the Aether Current quests cleared out of the way, that means we know we've dealt with all of those successfully. Yeah, there's still quite a few quests we can do in the meantime. So we'll run back onto shore and take another quest from someone. And we'll have that one on standby. Alright, so since this veteran fisherman is so close, we might as well go ahead and take his quest. Let's take the level 63 challenge entitled Thrice Cursed. An elderly fisherman is looking for an able-bodied woman to assist him. An outsider. Those firm arms and lean shoulders. You look to be as strong as 10 Isari men. Thank the kami for sending you to us. There is a young man who needs your help. One of our fishermen, Naoshi, has been cornered by a fiendish beast. While we desperately want to rush to his aid, I fear not even the combined strength of our village will be enough to repel it. Please, you must save him. I'm afraid you might be the only one that can. Yeah, what's that all about? Well, let's gear up for battle and find out why. Yeah, let's summon my chocobo, because obviously A fight is to be had. We have to find a man named Naoshi and slay the Shiranui that he's going to have to deal with. Which will be... this thing! Yeah, let's take it to ya. Yeah, let's take it to you freaky Shiranui. Yeah, Amaterasu is not going to want to inhabit your body at all there, buddy. You're dead. Alright, let's go give Naoshi a hand. Okay there, Snookion. Thanks for coming and say hello, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. You saved my life. Thank you. Having been born and raised in this quaint village, I always knew I would be laid to rest here. Just never did I realize that the time might come so soon. Might I have your name? Well, if you must know who I am. Mistress Loren, truly from the bottom of my heart I thank you. Even among the numerous beasts I've reeled in from the sea, this one was particularly terrifying. I wish I knew what about that continues me to attract these fiendish creatures. If I could only learn the answer and find a way to get half as many fish to bite. Either way, I would like to properly thank you. Please, if you would, accompany me back to the village, then I might give you a gift for your troubles. And so, let's ride back to the village and see what Naoshi wants to give to us. Well, it turns out a few other people are here as well. I'm sorry, everyone. Truly, I am. Ah, Mistress Loren, thank you for coming all this way. Unfortunately, I'll not be able to get you your gift to you just yet. It seems some of my fellow fishermen wish to have a word with me. What the hell's this wrong with you, Naoshi? Do you not realize the peril you put us in every time you go fishing? It is past time you hang up your rod. We will have no more of this. Please, anything but that. How am I supposed to eat if I cannot fish? The village needs come first. We'll never know peace so long as you are out in the waters reading a beast after ferocious beast. They're so shaken they'll not listen to reason. Perhaps if you were to soothe them, they'll become more receptive. Please, start with Karuri. She is a good friend. I don't know, Miss Karuri. Can we soothe you? If we can find it. You killed the beast Naoshi fished from the sea? Then we are safe. For now. Well, at least I got her approval. Everyone, listen up. This kind lady has slain the monster. Neither we nor the village are in danger any longer. I shall have a stern word with Naoshi while the rest of you go back to work. Or have you all already fulfilled your quotas for the day? Well, no, but you cannot keep letting him off the hook like this. Your friendship is something I'll never understand. How is it that the village's best diver is friends with the village's worst fisherman? We were born the same year and he lived out a stone's throw away from me. It's only natural, but it's not important. It's time you all return to work. Fine, but for everyone's sake you had better find a way to convince him to quit fishing. You wouldn't do that to a friend, would you? Mistress Loren, thank you for that. It seems I am once again in your debt. I too owe you my thanks, madam. I must also apologize for the trouble Naoshi has caused you. As for you, how many times have we asked, pleaded with you even to quit fishing? Everyone is fed up with your antics. If I was not your friend, you would be in a great deal of trouble right now. Every time you promise it will not happen again, but it does. You keep fishing monsters from the sea, each more dangerous than the last. This cannot continue. We are a poor village. You must find a different job, a way to make yourself useful. Karuri, that is not as easy as you make it sound. We are a village of fishermen. How am I to show my face in public if I do not bring home fish? however minuscule the amount. You are far too stubborn for your own or anyone else's good. Fine, you should be granted one final chance. Next time we go fishing, you must catch at least half the number of fish I do. Anything less, and you are to give up fishing for good. Yeah, poor guy. She can't be serious, can she? Even on my best days, I can barely catch enough fish to feed myself. Either way, everyone's stares are starting to make me feel uncomfortable. Please join me behind those large boulders yonder. I would still like to give you something. Yeah, catch at least half the fish when he's not all that good. Yeah, it's like a few good men. If Santiago doesn't make 4646 on his next report, I'm gonna kill you. Okay, Naoshi. Ah, you came. Here, this is for you. So what are you giving me? Mistress Loren, there is no way I can quit fishing. I must somehow become good enough to convince Kurori and the others to allow me to keep my rod. This will require a lot of practice, which means I might end up pulling in even some more monsters from the sea. Thus I ask you, please madam, might you accompany me on my training sessions? I know it's a bold favor to request of someone who's saved me not once but twice now. However, I see no other way. You are the only one that can keep these monsters at bay. Truly, you are my last hope. Yeah. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You are my only hope. But can I be this guy's Obi-Wan? Well, we'll have to wait until I get the remaining Aether Currents to find out.